I go from one shade to another. Look at that. Look at that. Anyhow, hope everybody's doing good. Um, I am making this live video because there are other videos that I created and they're being suppressed. And what I'm going to discuss is SA. So, for any woman who was SA'd by anyone, by perpetrator, and you never spoke up upon it because of whatever trauma, whatever issues you were going through at the time when the incident occurred, um, what I want to do, and I'm going to do it, I'm going to contact every single one of these elected clown officials because that's what I think of them. But anyway, uh, there needs to be legislation passed. There needs to be legislation passed where a voice analysis will be evaluated against the perpetrator. In my case, what happened was I had been traumatized from after losing, my mother had just passed, like weeks before, and might have even been days before when the incident happened. 4 months prior to that, I lost my ex-husband, who was one of the New York City firemen. So my stress was at such an elevated level that the fact that I'm still here because of all that stress and I didn't know how to handle it. I mean, I've had a lot of stress in my life growing up. If you watch my videos, I come from a pretty, you know, uh, let's put it this way, I don't have a cream puff background. You know, the city of New York, there's things that happen unbeknown, you know, out of my control, stuff I had never nothing to do with. But anyway, getting back to, if you have not reported the person, report them. Report them. You know why? Because no one should be violated. Nobody should be violated. What happened in my situation was, this was a person that I knew on a personal level. At one point in time, for a number of years, I did have a personal relationship, a horizontal relationship on different occasions. Not, it wasn't like an everyday occurrence. In any case, when the incident occurred, I had not seen this person for about, maybe it was over a year. And my mom had just passed, and this person showed up at the funeral at the church, in which that blew me away. I was like, what? Like, I guess it was like, and I guess it was their way of being, you know, showing empathy towards me. Not that they're a bad person. I mean, whoever this person is, have a good life. But you essayed me. You know you essayed me by me screaming at you, telling you, get the F off me, get the F off me, get the F off me, and you didn't listen. You didn't listen because you thought you were cute. And you thought you were cute because you are with the NYPD. And the NYPD, your whole gig has been not a good gig. You're not, anyway, but we're not going to talk about that. So this person needs to be held accountable. And this person, I am demanding, I am going to demand, and I'm going to have it done, that there be a voice analysis from a professional company, not some company that they're going to hire and have this person talk to so they can evaluate his tone. Because I know the game that you people want to do. Because when it comes to one of your own, you want to make sure you keep shining. You can keep on shining, but understand you got a lot of tarnish. And this one person has tarnished the department. And you know that he has. But for whatever kind of hooks he has, and whatever he may have over other people that are on the job, that's not my problem. My problem is having this person be held accountable. Actually, it's his problem. It's his problem. Okay? So, NYPD. I'm recorded again. Like I said, I have other camera equipment. I have other audio equipment, you know. If you don't release this video, well, this further strengthens my case. You see, I gave a written statement, and I have it on audio. All right. So these people apparently think like that I'm some type of an imbecile, or I'm some type of a moron, or that I'm being a person who's unstable. Yeah, I've had depression, I've had stuff like that. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? You know? For the stuff that I've experienced in my life, a lot of people, they couldn't shine the short hairs on my you know what, okay, when it comes to handling life and being able to function and being able to thrive. Because people have minor small things and they lose it. You understand? They lose it. So this is going to happen. It's going to happen. And I am going to push, let it be nationwide. Any person who was SA'd and they didn't speak up on it, report the person who SA'd you and make it a national law that a voice analysis will be the deciding factor. Because your voice doesn't lie, the tone of your voice doesn't lie, and when you're speaking, it's all picked up. It's all picked up. All right? So, for the person who SA'd me, your soul is a pitiful soul. That I will tell you. Because to do what you did, and I know I'm not the only person. That I can tell you. But see, because of the job, because of people being terrified or they don't want to speak up, you know, they won't come forward. But I'm not speaking on behalf of other people. I'm speaking on behalf of me. I'm speaking on behalf of myself and any other woman or man who was SA'd and they didn't speak up because of trauma, because of embarrassment, because of shame. In my situation, if you watch my videos, um, I I got married at a young age. It was basically like I thought it was my highway to happiness. It was the highway to hell, and I went from the frying pan to the fire. Anyway, the person that I married, um, their whole way of life was something that was not legit. I mean, in a harmful way to society. This I did not know. I was 18 years old, got married. A couple of weeks, 2 months later, I'm with child. Oh wow, I'm pregnant. Oh, happily ever after. Oh yeah. Anyway, got married in May 1978. March 1979, my son was born. So it must have made it. May have been like maybe he was a honeymoon. I don't. I'm trying to think of the timeline. May, June, July. Yeah, shortly thereafter, I became pregnant. Anyway, now I mentioned that because these were people that were not. Let's put it this way: a lot of tendencies to be very damaging and harmful. Had I have spoken on that, there may have been a very, very negative outcome for that person. And so, to avoid any further trauma surrounding me because of the act of someone else, I kept it to myself. I kept it to myself. Right? And when the Me Too movement came about, I contacted this person via a lawyer because they had some legal situation going on, and I found out some lawyer's name that was handling it. And I said, listen, what this is where my purpose of contacting you to contact that individual. Let's do a non-disclosure agreement, and I won't go public. That person again thought it was like, well, F her. Well, so no, F you, okay? So like I said, this is being picked up. This is being picked up by my other audio equipment, by my other camera, and it'll be posted. So, anyone who's ever essayed, report that person. And demand from your lawmakers that some type of voice analysis be made, be mandatory, because the time has expired, and most states and municipalities do not allow for a lie detector test. So but always speak up. Don't, it's a lot of times for people, it's you don't want to do that because you're afraid of the ramifications. You're afraid of the person. You're afraid of having harm come to the person who harmed you. That's what happened. Because if something would, I would have mentioned something that wouldn't have been a good thing. That would not have been a good thing. And they know who anyway, they know. So listen, people, speak up, and NYPD, you people dropped the ball. You dropped the ball with this situation. Um, you know my history. You know my history. You know the other tragedy that became a part of my life on behalf of the actions of the NYPD. That's another thing. That's another thing that'll be addressed nationwide too, for any family members, surviving family members who lost a family member at the hands of fatalities from police agencies, needs to be compensated. But that'll happen too, you know, because the corruption goes so deep and it goes so far, and you know, the covers have been pulled down. The covers have been pulled down, and the tree has been uprooted. You know, so you know the debris, the dirt debris, is just hanging right now. You know, so mark my words, it's going to happen. So don't suppress my videos because they will be out there. They will be out there, and that's it. So, ladies, protect yourself. If somebody does something to you inappropriate, report the MOFO ASAP. Report them ASAP. You know, that's what you need to do. And you know what? You're a sorry sack. You're a sorry person. You know, may God heal your heart and heal your soul. You know what? Because by me going public, you know, your whole family knows. So when you want to be cute with someone who's going to play cute along with you. Okay. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe and be kind to one another. Don't do things you shouldn't do because it comes back. It comes back and it bites you really hard. It's like that jalapeno, you know. Might feel good when you're enjoying it, you know, at the moment, and then when it comes out, boy, you got a fiery, you know what. Till next time. Later.